Good evening, friends, and welcome to the 31st edition, Season 2, Episode 11. I guess my math is right. Right, Judy?
Yes.
Yeah, that's good.
You're correct.
Okay, I'm good. Welcome to Healthy Living with Marilyn. We are so glad that you have taken the time to spend a little bit of time with us tonight. Thank you so much for allowing us to come into your living room and either on Facebook or on YouTube, and we are so happy that you could join us tonight. My name is Dr. Marilyn Scott, and I have a wonderful guest co-host tonight who's pinch hitting for Josie, my business partner and one of my bestest laughing friends in the world, Judy Richards. Thank you, Judy, so much for being here tonight. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Really, it's
Judy,
we laugh all the time. We were together last night, and I think I laughed so hard. I really got a good aerobics exercise last night from laughing. It was way cool.
Yes, it was. We had a good time.
We did. So, and we have a wonderful guest tonight. She is a photographer. She owns a business called Fire Arts Studios. And she doesn't live too far from me. She lives up around the corner, which is way cool. She says it took 4 minutes to get to my house. So.
That's great.
Yeah, and I met Anna. Her name is Anna Zaharyan. I met her, about 2 months ago, something like that. 2 or 3 months ago at a networking event, and she came in, and I was getting ready. Judy and I were getting ready to leave, and she came in and she had this portfolio, and she was showing portraits. Like, I want to see that. I want to see what she has, because who brings show and tell to a networking meeting?
Exactly.
You know, and I thought, man, that is so cool to bring what she does to the networking meeting. And so she was showing us her photographs. It's like, I need to call her just to touch base with her and just to see what she does, and the way she does conceptual photography, fine arts. It's amazing. I've not seen that before with a photographer. Mm-mm. You know, it's a whole different way of art.
Exactly. And it's a real combination.
It is.
Photos and creativity.
Right. And just really looking outside the sphere of the regular stuff. You know, so thank you so much for joining us tonight. And I'm really, really excited you're here. Tonight, you know, photography is not really healthy living. I understand that. But the reason why I wanted her on is because when you feel good, when you feel special, when you look beautiful or handsome, it's always nice to get your picture taken. Mm-hmm. You know, and to be able to dress up. And I know when I dress up and do my hair and do my makeup, I feel so much better.
Yes.
You know, and doing my hair and my makeup, that is a challenge for me. It really is.
Well, one of the nice things about going to special events is getting dressed up.
I know.
That's the most fun to me about going to an event, is being able to get all dressed up.
It is. Mm-hmm. And Anna has brought some wonderful portraits that she's done, and she's going to show them tonight. I just, you know, feeling great, and I'm a work in progress. I am working on feeling great. I do feel great. I got to be honest with you. I have lost 5 pounds in the past week and a half. Yay me. I'm very proud of myself.
Very good.
Because it's been a struggle, and I figured out a way to be able to do it and exercise, and I went to see my personal trainer couple days ago, and I just gave it all I had, you know, and if you give it all you have when you're exercising, you can really start making strides and making progress. In fact, a couple days ago, people might think this is TMI, but I had a dream that I had core. You know, I really had this dream that I had core, and I woke up and realized I didn't have core. However, it's a dream, and your dreams can become your goals, can become your reality. Mm-hmm. So I have put that on my vision board, and every time I think about the difficulties of the struggles that I go through sometimes, about my weight or about my eating or I'm not exercising enough or whatever, I remember that dream that I had about core. And Judy and I were at a conference months ago, like last winter. Remember that, Judy, when we were at that makeup conference?
Yes.
And
that
the gal,
was a wonderful
that was
conference.
wonderful. And the gal who was having it, she was tall, she was slender, she was gorgeous, and she had stilettos on. And I said to Judy, I said, so Judy, how does she walk in them?
And she stood on those high heels
all day long.
Yes.
Because the conference was like hours and hours, all day long. And I said to Judy, I said, how does she do that without falling, without her ankles? Judy said, it's core, Marilyn, it's core. So, and that has stuck in my head. It's like, okay, Judy says it's core, so I got to get core. So that's another way for me to stay motivated.
Exactly.
Not that I want to wear those high heels, but I want to be able to have the option to wear them if I want without falling over and killing myself.
Well, actually, high heels make you feel different.
They make you feel taller.
Yes, and not just taller, it's like more feminine, more sexy, maybe. It's just more beautiful. I don't know.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Opposed to a pair of tennis shoes.
Yes, more shoes,
high heel
better.
shoes. Oh, yes, I agree completely.
Yeah, they change your clothes, your makeup, your hair. It changes your persona. It changes your energy. It changes the way you feel, right?
Yes.
And that's important. And motivating yourself to do that. Sometimes I don't feel like putting makeup on. So sometimes I don't because it takes me forever to take it off. So,
I understand. I always put mascara on because you can't see my eyes if I don't have mascara.
Well, I have been doing that, I got to admit. But sometimes the mascara, if I wear it too long, I get an allergic reaction. So sometimes I can't wear makeup very long. I've got to find some makeup. I'm still looking to see what will help so I can wear it longer because my eyes start itching and it's no fun, you know.
Yes.
So I've been experimenting with different makeup and stuff. So if any of you out there have ideas on natural makeup for me, please get in touch with me. I'd appreciate it.
Exactly. A natural line.
A natural line. That's what I'm looking for. And because I have monovision, it's hard for me a lot of times to do my eyes. So I have a magnifying mirror that's like 15 times magnified, so I can see every pore, every hair, everything, you know. So
that could be
okay.
good and that could be bad.
Yeah, I know. It's reality. I understand. You know, I've talked to Anne about my eyebrows before. I know we're talking about portraits, you know, and to be beautiful, you want to look beautiful. Well, I feel like my eyebrows, you know, go off and
Disappear?
They take their well they do that, but they also just go on their own. They take their own road. So I've got one going this way and that way, and she said to me tonight, she says, Marilyn, you're so worried about your eyebrows. I got to get them fixed. So
I mean, nobody else notices.
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe because I'm using the 15 times magnifying mirror, you know, and I just see every single hair. But it's good for when I do put eyebrow pencil on, which I used to not do, but you can't see my eyebrows if I don't put something on there.
That's like my mascara.
It's kind of like when I retouch pictures in Photoshop and they open big like this if it's headshot. So I see every pore.
You see everything, don't
you? And I retouch it.
I know. You see everything. And
the nice thing, though, when you're in Photoshop like that, you can get rid of all those blemishes.
I wish it was easy like this, to put makeup, like in Photoshop. Smooth. here.
Yeah.
She can fix your eyebrows.
It's great.
She could. When she takes my photograph, she can fix. So if anybody knows out there a good place where I can get my eyebrows waxed to get them fixed, let me know. So send your comments, send your emojis. We are simulcasting on YouTube and Facebook. I cannot answer your Facebook comments right now, but please send them. I will answer them later. My phone for Facebook is probably about 10 feet away from me, so I can't reach that far. But sometimes if Michael sees somebody commenting, he might say something. But I promise you, after the show, I do sit down and, you know, comment on everybody and answer everybody. Yeah, I do. So, but speaking of taking care of yourself, we have a partner called All Nurses Care. It's a facility it's a business owned by Angela and Owen Lawrence. So they were on my show a couple weeks ago. They're an in-home care business with services such as light housework. They prep for meals. They help with bathing, grooming. They're great companions, and they'll go with people to the doctor if they need to go, and they'll sit with them. Isn't that wonderful? And their services are available in the Richmond area and down in Tappahannock and just Powhatan, way down southwest of us, and Mechanicsville, Chesterfield. They're also they're hiring. If anybody is a CNA, which is a certified nurse's assistant, a personal care aide, which is a PCA, or an RN, they're looking for those people to hire. So if you need a job and you are a CNA or a PCA or an RN that's willing to do assessments, they would love to talk to you, really. So, and if you don't have your CNA and you really want to be a CNA, a certified nurse's assistant, they've got classes. There's classes all over this area. I know. You just have to Google classes for CNAs, so.
And I think that's a field that you can almost be guaranteed you can find a job.
Right.
They're all
because they're looking. A lot of people are looking for nurses and certified nurses and personal care aides. The personal care aides can help with, the grooming and the meal prep, and they'll do light housekeeping for you. So, if you're looking for a place for mom and dad, or if you are disabled and looking for a little bit of help, because there's a lot of those people out there too. This is just not for mom and dad or for, the Geriatric Society. Give them a call at 804-559-0322, and they are on call 24/7. Yeah, so 804-559-0322. So give Angela or Owen a call if you need any assistance. If you're looking for a job, they want to talk to you. So it's a great place. I've been down to their office. It's really, really nice. And Angela and Owen are really, really great, loving people. Angela worked in social services before, and Owen is an LPN.
Oh.
Licensed professional nurse. I guess that's what P means. Licensed practical nurse. Licensed practical. And a lot of people like to be LPNs because they do most of the work now. The RNs are the pencil pushers.
I know, they have a lot of the paperwork.
They have a lot of the paperwork now.
Because of health guidance.
Right.
All the health insurance and all the paperwork they have to do.
And so an LPN gets to do more of the hands-on, give the meds, take care of the patients.
Interact with the patients and help them.
Exactly, and they don't have to do a whole lot of the paperwork. But paperwork now is all on computers, so. But still, you got the RNs that are sitting there, and I know they would really like to interact with the patients because that's what they went to school for.
Yes.
So Anna, I want you to show this picture. I want you to show this one right here, which is absolutely gorgeous. This is the conceptual, right?
Well, I would start with a little bit explaining what
my
mission is, my purpose is. So I'm an artist and photographer, and I always was an artist, and I always knew it's my passion. But at some point of my life after school, I lost it. I mean, I knew that I'm supposed to go to art school, but as many people, I just listened to others and went to different university because well, a lot of people think that art can bring you money and job is all about money. So the biggest lesson in my life probably is that you need to follow your passion. Because if you don't, life turns you to the right direction anyway. So I am originally Russian, but now I live in America and I can do anything with my valuable profession here. So here I went to art.
Where'd you go to school here?
I graduated college here, and I got fine art degree and graphic design degree.
And where did you get that? At J. Sarge?
No, it's Hampton.
Hampton. Okay.
So, and I feel much happier now. So then
because
I started photography.
You can bring your art in with the photography, which is exactly what you've done.
So I did photography for a while, but then I figured that I can't forget about art. So what I do is I'm creating artistic photography. So it's photographic art that not just a picture of you, not just a realistic copy of you, but it's something more. It shows your personality. It's supposed to empower you, show you what you are, help you to find your identity, and show you that you're beautiful or handsome or special. So it should bring something what art brings, because it's very important what you see around you. We're all visual creatures, so what you see around you in your house, on your walls, every day, this is what you think about. And do you believe in yourself? Do you feel beautiful? If you see this beautiful portrait of you every day, so it makes you and brings you positive thoughts, it empowers you. So this is the most important thing, because I went through tough times and I found myself in kind of like down with low self-esteem. It's a long story, but I got out of there and I know what it feels like, and I know a lot of people feel the same way. So with my art and photography, I'm trying to help people to empower them, to motivate and inspire them.
And make them feel beautiful, special,
yes,
handsome.
I see beauty anywhere.
Amazing.
I want them to see their beauty too.
Yes.
So a lot of people
So
just don't
help
see how
them
beautiful they are.
Find their beauty that's within them.
That's within
Yes.
them, yeah.
And
Yes.
so I do all kind of portraits, individual. If I take portraits of individual, I try. I aim to find their personality, their uniqueness. So something unique in them, and show this. And if it's couple, its focus is on love and connection. So family, same way. So in every situation, it's something different, and it's customized. And so I have some art that is just
When
Just
I have seen
portraits.
these portraits,
and
I can feel the emotions that they're in.
So this is traditional or glamour kind of portrait.
And that's her daughter, by the way.
it
Isn't that your
just-
daughter?
Yes, it's like my model.
Yeah, can you zero in on
Some
that,
more
Michael?
portraits from my home, from my house.
She's beautiful.
Isn't she
And
beautiful?
I have home studio. So this is kind of example of what 11 by 14 wall portrait looks like when it's framed.
But I can see exactly what you're talking about when you talk about pulling out somebody's personality or
Yes.
the way they're feeling in that moment, because that portrait
can
right
see that.
there, I mean, I can feel the
Yes, I
feelings.
want to
yeah.
create a piece of art, not just
Not just a picture.
copy. It's boring. So if it's something that evokes emotions in you, that is, it has meaning. So
Ex-
it will affect your thoughts, and if you have happy thoughts, it affects your feelings and your actions, everything.
Exactly.
And most importantly, it affects your self-esteem. So this is kind of like with fashion, fine art, flair, setup.
Now, was the tall,
This
was
is
that around
12
her
by
head?
12
And
picture.
that's a what, 12 by 12?
Yes.
But did you have the netting around her hair like that? When
Yes,
you took
we
that
played
picture,
with
Anna?
flowers. I love playing with different stuff and props. It depends on the person and on outfit. So we
Did
play
you get that picture, Michael?
different
Good.
stuff. And
That
this
one's
is smallest.
pretty too.
This is 8 by 10. This is vintage kind of portrait.
Did you take that in
Yeah.
your studio?
I created this dress from tulle. And it
You
was
created
great. It
the
was
frame?
great.
She
No,
created the
the-
dress
the
with the
the
tall.
dress?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
And so
Did
it
you
was
just
so
wrap it
long.
around your daughter or something?
Yep.
Or- That is
That
awesome.
is amazing.
Isn't that wild?
And
I
each
have
of those
some kind of
portraits, I can feel the emotions and
Can't
the
you?
personality of her daughter.
So this is from the same photo shoot. This is what the dress looks like.
Oh,
I
look
kind
at
of
that.
can see that.
Oh, it's
Isn't that neat?
gorgeous.
Surrounded by white tulle. I mean, how glamorous is that?
Exactly.
So this is this
It's nothing like feeling
typical glamour
glamorous,
portrait,
right,
and
Judy?
it's mounted on a board. It's all wall portraits I mount on a board.
Yeah, she mounts.
And-
If you get a portrait from her, she has it mounted, so it doesn't. When you try to frame it, it
This
doesn't
is
look
kind
that
of
wobbly.
fashion feel.
Yes.
And this is
That's a fun one.
just
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
this is a client, and she wants that kind of vintage look.
Vintage look.
Yes.
When you get, when you call Anna, if you want to call Anna, and just think, some people are not artistic. They don't think artistic. They're technical or whatever. And I feel when you go to Anna, and I've spent some time with Anna and talked to her, that she can really bring out the artistic feelings that you have that you didn't think you had. She'll bring out your emotions. She'll bring out the happy outside of your thinking process.
Yes, this is the most important thing.
Right.
So
I agree. So it's left side, right side brain, right? And so the creative side is your left side of your brain.
that's right.
It's the right,
Right side.
Yeah.
Okay.
And left logical.
Yeah.
Left is the logical.
This is
Okay.
kind of couples. This was fun photo shoot steampunk.
Oh,
So
look at
we can do
this.
dress up kind of photo
Isn't
shoot
that
stuff.
cute?
That is
This
so.
is-
That is adorable.
They were dressed up in steampunk, and it's all in my studio.
Oh, that is very.
Did they bring those clothes?
Yes,
Ah.
they wanted photo shoot in
Isn't that
steampunk,
cool?
kind of.
I mean, you can bring your own
And
clothes,
this
of
is some,
course,
like
and
family,
family,
babies.
Oh, look
It's
at that.
all
little
adorable
baby.
with babies.
little baby.
That baby looks like her
This is
mom.
baby.
Isn't this a cute one?
This is darling.
Adorable,
This is the
It's
same
huh?
baby.
so hard to take photos of babies, and that's a wonderful photo.
We put her in a basket.
Put them in a basket,
With some
and
fashion flair.
it's like,
Around.
how can they move when they're sitting in a basket, right?
this
They're not going to
is-
go far.
Different positions. So we play with different poses, and I completely guide everyone through posing because I know that
We talk about this.
a lot of people feel very uncomfortable in front of camera,
Yes.
like me. Well, I know
That's
how,
why she wanted to be behind the
how
camera,
to
Michael.
pose it. I mean, I feel comfortable in front of camera, not video camcorder.
You are doing a fine job.
But most people don't know how to pose, especially what to do with hands. This is the toughest one
Right.
for everyone.
I told her she's going to have to
So-
figure out what to do with my core.
Yes, but I always talk to people before, like pre-consultation kind of, so I need to know what concerns they have about their body shape or their face, whatever they want me to focus on. Because I can use camera angles, I can change poses, and it just changes a lot.
Position them in a way
Yes.
that
And
is that brings out the best of them.
Well, yeah, it's the most
just
beneficial to make
depends
them
on
look
our baby's
the most
picture.
fabulous, the most fantastic.
Oh, I love these too.
Aren't they pretty? Look at that one.
I have a lot of flowers at home, so I play with flowers a
So
lot.
cute.
And here's again steampunk. It's a portrait of a man. Man poses differently, so
Yes.
because men usually want to feel powerful, look powerful and strong, like protector, and women want to feel feminine, beautiful, flirty.
Exactly.
So, and this is some kind of this is outside maternity picture.
that is
we went to-
wonderful.
It
Yeah.
was on Belle Isle.
Oh.
And
Oh,
I found
uh-huh.
some really nice place. It's some kind of wall. It was really romantic and
Down near the docks.
kind of dramatical.
Where's
Yes.
Belle Isle? Isn't that down near the docks? Down near the city? That is
Yes.
in the city.
Mhm.
And also some boudoir pictures that I love because I think boudoir pictures really empower
Look at, so this is all the, I'm going to call it special effects.
I used compositing here because I added
Conceptual art.
Conceptual.
I added rose petals around here.
I like that. That really brings out that person's personality.
And Anna, what Anna's doing is she's bringing her artistic talents, the way that she looked at my paintings, you know, and I didn't realize really that she was an artist, and I'm thinking, you know.
Yeah, I love that painting.
She likes my Yoda.
It feels spiritual
you did
to
a
me.
great job.
She likes my Yoda.
I think you
So
did.
anyhow,
So this is fine art, compositing.
but she puts the art.
Portrait.
She brings the art in with the photography.
What I did too, this is conceptual.
That is real conceptual. That's a butterfly dress.
It's made of a lot of different pictures together in Photoshop.
Isn't that beautiful?
So the model is separate. She was wearing not a butterfly dress, but something different. And she was sitting in different place. So I pull up background. I put her there.
What kind of dress did she have on, Anna? What kind of dress?
Some short,
just a
gray
regular dress.
So
Yeah.
So I changed it to. I added a lot of butterflies there, and I changed
I love
a
that
lot
portrait.
lighting and coloring. So every picture
I love that one.
match.
So beautiful.
In
Isn't
one.
that gorgeous?
So I do.
And the thing is, I would never have thought,
And this
looking at
is
that, to make that a butterfly dress. And to have all the butterflies, that would have never
And
come
just
to
have
me
the
to do
butterflies
that.
For
come
me,
up
it's
and
really
just-
positive, like all about birds and butterflies. I love it's kind of like it represents freedom to me, being yourself and
Yeah.
expanding. So I have a lot of birds around, and this is another one.
Oh, that's on her website too.
Oh, that's very neat.
So this one is about empowering, breaking free, and she's on top of mountain.
Uh-huh.
I had a lot of pictures.
That
of
one shows a
mountain.
lot of power too.
I changed
Don't you
sky
think?
and I had birds, and I created wings for her from feathers.
Oh, yes.
So she
that's
was her
gorgeous.
picture was taken actually in a studio setting on a white background.
And then you filled in the background.
Yes, because this is concept behind it about freedom, being yourself. It's empowering. So when I create something conceptual for a client, it's all about them. It represents them and their unique fantasy, what they want to feel as they look at it. And this is some.
Ooh, I love that purple.
Oh, that's
Kind
gorgeous.
of like sorceress in
Yeah.
in the haunted
Rising
forest.
up out of the mist.
Right.
Yes,
Looks like dry ice, just coming on.
That is beautiful.
Isn't that beautiful?
so one more example. It's just to show you, except for wall portraits, one of the products is framed art, framed set. So I have different kinds, but this is my favorite that I have in my studio. It has two. It's already framed and has 3 of your favorite pictures inside.
Yes. It'd be like
I love.
almost
It's like the pose.
Uh-huh.
It almost.
Already a gallery piece you can put on the wall. It's ready.
That to me, I would call that photo, those photographs, the pose. You know, that's awesome.
Yes, they of
'Cause
course
they pose.
when you choose
Right.
them, they should look good together. So it's probably on the same background, just different poses.
Just different poses.
Yes.
She really thinks outside the artistic realm,
Yes.
which is, I think it's amazing. And the fact that you bring your art, your artistry experience in with the photography and meld it all together is
And does a very good job of bringing all those different areas together.
it's just
It's a
not taking
beautiful finished
yeah
product.
it's just not taking a picture. It's just not taking a photograph of somebody. It's taking the photograph and portraying the feelings coming out, so you can really feel it. I mean, I had my photographs taken a couple years ago, and I've had other photographs taken, and to me there was not a whole lot of feeling. It was just like perfunctory, getting your picture
I think
taken.
it's because they didn't work with your expression.
Probably
For
not.
me, it's the most important thing. It should be good expression. So we work on it on pre-consultation. Because if you don't have, like, if you have fake smile or just some kind of tired face expression. It's no matter how good your pose is, it still won't look good.
Right.
That's a very good point.
That is a good point. That is.
She brings out who they really are.
Yeah. Speaking of who brings out who they really are, the gal who is my personal trainer right now, who is keeping me motivated. She was on my show when you were here, working the background for me. Her name is Aubrey Eicher, and Aubrey has a studio downtown in the Fan. What's her address? It's on Robinson Street, 8 North Robinson Street. I think that's what it is. 8 North Robinson Street. I was right, in the Fan. She is. She has a card out right now. I'll read it to you. This is your formal invitation to stay healthy and active during the holiday season. Because what do we normally do during the holiday season? Our activity is the seafood and eat it plan. We seafood and we eat it, right? And we sit down and watch football all the time or whatever. And we fall asleep after the big meals because our digestive system says you need to go to sleep so I can do my work. So she is a holistic personal trainer, and she works with the consultative approach to health, fitness, and wellness. Now, she does push you. She doesn't let you lollygag, which is good. And it's been very helpful for me. So she's seeking new clients, and she'd love to hear what your fitness goals are and explore how she can help you get there and stay there. That is my goal. I'm getting there. My issue is maintaining and staying there.
Yes.
That is my big ballywick or whatever. Once I get there, I'm not good at maintaining. You know, I'm good once I get there, and then, oh, I've lost all this weight. Oh, I can have this cookie, or I can have that. And
Right, it's maintaining.
that's not the right mindset to have, and I've done that before. So I'm a great one for once I get motivated and stay focused. And with the yoga that you and I've done before, by the way, I did yoga a couple times this week. Just
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Where do you go for yoga?
For the yoga, I stayed here.
Oh,
Because I've got this great yoga video that Judy and I used when we were working with our retreat, Creating the Amazing You. So Judy and I were doing a bunch of yoga. And Judy, how did you feel when you were doing the yoga? You were feeling great, weren't you?
It was wonderful. My back, all the stress, the tension, like up and down my neck and in my back and my knees. Oh, I felt wonderful.
Yeah, because my knees are bad. She's having me doing some things where I stand up against a wall and have a big ball behind me and squat down. When she told me to do that, I'm thinking, I don't know about that. But she says, Marilyn, you can do it. And when somebody says to me, you can do it, I am dumb enough to believe them. And so I just do it.
Didn't you?
I did.
So
I did. And first she said it was 10 reps, and then she said, no, I might want you to do 12. So I had to do 12 reps 3 times.
That's great.
So I did 36 of them. So it's always, whatever she wants me to do, it's always, I have to do it 3 times.
Yeah.
So if it's 10 crunches on a ball, I have to do it 3 times. So how many? That's 30 crunches. Yeah. So
She sounds very good.
she is very good. She's very good. She really keeps you motivated, and she really encourages you. And she's got great ideas. And so if you want to get in touch with Aubrey, please call her at 804-367-3589. That's 804-367-3589. And I want to congratulate her. She ran the marathon last weekend.
Did she?
Yep, and she's run other marathons before. So that
That's
keeps
great.
me motivated. Not that I'm going to run a marathon because I got bad knees, but maybe my knees will get better sometime, and maybe I can run like... My daughter ran the half marathon, so maybe I can run a half marathon.
Exactly.
You know, and
yes.
my daughter, she said she had the best time ever. She shaved 5.5 minutes off her half marathon. That is a lot.
That's
of
a
time.
lot of time.
That's a lot of time. So I was very proud of her. I'm proud of Aubrey for doing what she did, and I'm happy that she's in my corner to help motivate me. Now I've got some homework to do. Aubrey, I will do it. I just haven't had a chance to do it, but I will do it tomorrow. I promise.
Because you have to report back, right?
Yeah, I have
She's
to report
holding you
back.
accountable.
Yes. That's another thing. She holds you accountable. If you need somebody to hold you accountable, she's a good one to, to talk to and to go see and see if, your chemistry works with hers, your energy works with hers, So go give her a call if you are really needing to get some motivation. I realized I couldn't do it by myself, and the light just went out, Michael. So I couldn't do it by myself, Judy. Just couldn't. So that's why I gave her a call. And that's why I want to go see Anna, because I know she can help me more with my posture. My posture's not that great all the time. Because when we were growing up, when Judy and I were growing up, we didn't have backpacks. We had to carry our books in front of us. Somebody asked me that a couple weeks ago. They said, well, how did you carry your books? I said, we carried them in front of us. We didn't have a backpack.
Oh, I never liked backpack either. I always put my purse, and still do, on the left shoulder, just comfortable.
We never had backpacks when we were kids. So, I'm working on my posture. Thank you, Michael. I'm working on my posture and working on just feeling better, because when I stand up straight, I feel better.
Yes, exactly.
Right? When you stand up straight, you feel better. You look better because you're thinner when you're down like this. You look frumpy and stuff. And a lot of times I do this, and I'm trying not to do that.
Yeah.
Because you try to hide what's not working for you.
My mother always would point out, to straighten up, stand up tall,
My mother
put your
did that
shoulders
too.
back. Yeah, constantly.
Yeah,
It was
when I
always
post people, first thing we do is
Practice that.
spine and shoulders down, because everyone puts them
Yeah,
up.
they want to do that.
Just I don't know why, but everyone does.
And so it's just
I think it's
throw
a
your shoulders
natural
back
reaction.
and relax, right?
Yes.
I think it's a natural reaction when you want to go do
Because we've been shrugging our shoulders.
shrugging our shoulders all the time. Absolutely. So,
I don't know.
so how can they get in touch with you, Anna? What is your email address?
Well, the best way is through my site, because you can see all examples, all services, explanations, descriptions, and photographs. And my site is fireartstudios.com. It's fire, F-I-R-E, art, A-R-T, dash studios.com. Or I have email, that the best email to reach me is Anna, ANNAZART studios at gmail.com. So this is the best email. So either way is fine. It goes to my email anyway.
If they go on your website, can they contact you through your website?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
I have contact page. It's the easiest way.
Yeah, she's also having a Christmas photo mini sessions for people, and she's got certain packages from November 14th to December 21st.
It's going on right now.
Yeah, it's going on right now. So she is available between 11 a.m. and 8 p.m. and which is good, because some people work during the day, and it would be nice for them to be able to do it at night. So check out her packages. If you book before November 25th, she says you will get a free photo calendar.
Yes, it's a calendar with your favorite picture on one side, and 2018 calendar on the other side. So it's 11 by 14. So
Isn't that great?
Like
That
this.
is wonderful, and those would be wonderful. The photos would be with the combination of the art around everything would be wonderful gifts, Christmas gifts.
Yes, I have Christmas cards. It's different packages. Some have Christmas cards. Some have. I have a lot of wall portraits. Holiday ornaments.
So
stuff.
if you have, you have a picture that you like, and you want her to put it on a holiday ornament, I mean, she would do that for you so you can hang it on your tree. My daughter did that last year.
That's wonderful. To put like the pictures of the grandchildren,
right?
On each individual ornaments, and then send them to Grandma and Grandpa.
Yeah. So if you are looking for a unique, this is a unique Christmas present. You can't get this in any of the stores or the big box stores or the little box stores or the boutiques. Call Anna. Oh, can they call you? Can they text you?
It's better to contact me through
email,
because if I might not be available, and it's very busy right now with different stuff. And,
right. Her email address is.
I get back very fast to every email.
Yeah, her email address is ANNAZARTSTUDIOS@gmail.com. That's how you can get in touch with her. Or at fire, FIREARTS dash.
No S, just
Fire
Art.
Fire Art. Oh, FIREART dash studios, STUDIOS.com. That's the best way to get in touch with her. She lives in the West End area. Actually, she doesn't live too far from me.
Yes, Glen Allen area, and I have home studio here. And
she has home studio.
You do studio and on location.
Yeah, you do on location too. Outside on location might be a little cold, but if you're doing a winter thing with your coats on, that might work. You know, or in the snow if we get snow, which I hope that doesn't happen for a while.
Or it can be at your home too.
Oh, so at your home?
Yes.
Okay.
Anywhere I travel 50 miles from.
You travel 50 miles?
Yes.
So she'll travel a 50-mile radius.
Within
and with the
area.
leaves changing this time of year.
I know.
And what you could do with all those leaves. Oh, wow.
That would be
wonderful.
wonderful.
That would be beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's, so it's so important to stay healthy, to feel vibrant, to look fabulous, to look fantastic. We all want to look fantastic, even when we're feeling a little down. It's always good. Sometimes when I'm feeling a little sad or upset or stressed, I always at least try to put lipstick on, if nothing else, and try to put mascara on my eye. I do.
Because it's a pick-me-up.
It is. It does. It picks you up. It builds your self-esteem. It's amazing what a wand of mascara can do for you. Think about it.
I agree with you.
Dress can help too.
Dress,
for me,
right?
I love
putting on jewelry. I put on a necklace today because we're doing different audio right now, so we're not wearing those portable things, the lavaliers. So I get to wear my necklace. It's like, so what am I going to put on my neck? I have to put something up there. I don't want to look naked up here. So I put this on. Putting a bracelet on or anything like that. Fixing your hair, foo-fooing it up, throwing some hairspray on it.
That's like what I did today because I work during the week at a corporate job, and it's been very stressful. So I got up this morning and I thought about it, and I put on one of my really pretty dresses and a pair of high heel shoes, and it made me feel so much better going in there because I knew it was going to be
one of those
really tough, stressful day. And I thought, I'm just going to really tackle this and hit it head on. And I felt good all day long. It's amazing.
You look beautiful. You feel beautiful and confident.
Exactly. So energized.
Well, yeah, and feeling healthy. Being healthy. Watching what you eat. Making sure that you stay hydrated. Speaking of healthy, Lisa Healthy is having a program this weekend at the Edible Education on Saturday, November 18th from 10 a.m. to noon. The address of Edible Education is on the south side in Midlothian, and it's 13566 Waterford Place. It's a nice place. I've been there before, Edible Education. And she's having a program called Would You Like to Experience a Whole New Level of Energy Nutrition? Sounds pretty good, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. So she's talking about how important it is to reconnect and bolster our natural energy systems.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds powerful.
Doesn't that sound powerful? And she will help you, give you tips and strategies on how to restore your energy field back to its vibrancy, so you get the nourishment through sleep, food, air, sun, water, skin, and magnetic energy. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah, so if anybody's interested in that, you can call Lisa at 804-539-3251 or email her at lisa@lisahealthy.com, which is her email address. So she's having that on Saturday from 10 to 12, and then you can go out and have lunch, or go to the farmer's market before that, or whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
Which is really, really neat. So
it's a good time during the day.
It is. It's a good time during the day on a Saturday, especially if you want to get out but you don't know what you want to do. Go see Lisa down at Edible Education. It's Edible Education, and she would love for you to come. And she'll talk to you all about different types of energy and how you can sleep. She's big on sleep. She's a adjunct professor at the University of Richmond, and she's teaching her sleep class right now. So I hope her students do not fall asleep, because they really need to wake up during her class. Not during that time. Not during that time. They can sleep before or after, but not during Lisa's class, So, but it's so important to make sure you get sleep too, right?
Of course.
Because if you look tired, I saw Annie yesterday, and I had only gotten a few hours sleep the night before, and she says, "You look tired." It's like, yes, I feel tired. I am really, really tired.
Yeah.
So, and I don't like to feel tired. I don't like to look tired. But sometimes that happens with us. So
if we don't get that good REM sleep.
That's right. And like Lisa says, you can't make up the sleep that you lost. As much as we try,
yes,
our bodies say, yeah, you can sleep as long as you want, but you might still be tired. It might take you a while to start feeling better. You never really recoup the sleep, because that's time that's gone.
Yeah.
But you can start feeling better if you start taking care of yourself and start really being mindful of what you want to do, to stay healthy. Friends, we only have one body, okay? We got this great body, our temple. And we have to take care of it. Do you know, they just said a couple days ago, now they have dropped the norm for blood pressure. They did that a couple years ago when I had my office. 120/80 is no longer normal. That's considered pre-hypertensive. And now they are saying over 30 million Americans have high blood pressure, because they have lowered the blood pressure norm. So right now, the blood pressure, the high dropped from 140/90 to 130/80. So,
well, what do they consider to be normal now?
Probably, it's not 120/80. It's probably 110/70. I'm not quite sure what it is, but it's not 120/80 anymore. So,
so all the people that had that before were not being put on high blood pressure medicine.
They're going to put them on high blood pressure medicine.
Oh.
Yes, and why? Because Big Pharma. So, it's one of those things. But if you have high blood pressure, if you're under stress, 90% of the people who go to the doctor, it's because they're under stress. They're sick because they're under stress. So get your stress under control. A lot of times exercise is good. You need to exercise. That's what I'm doing. If you don't have time to exercise, go out and walk. Take a walk.
It's very important to choose exercise that you love.
Yes, choose something that you love. Don't do something you don't want to do, right?
If you love walking or dancing or whatever.
Exactly, yes.
Go do what you want. You like she said, you love dancing, you love walking, you love running, you love yoga, you love spinning, swimming, whatever. Just go and do it. Take some time for yourself. We take time to do other things. We take time to watch TV. That's Stephen Covey in the 7 Habits of Highly Successful People he said that watching TV is quadrant 4, and that's the lazy quadrant. Why? Because they're feeding you information.
Yes.
And you're sitting there, and what do? Sometimes you go on the seafood and eat it plan, where you're eating food and you see food and you eat it.
Mm-hmm.
And we don't want that.
No.
And it's really important to make sure that you go out and get some exercise. Do something for yourself.
Mm-hmm. I don't even have TV.
I know you don't. We don't watch TV because my husband worked in TV for a long time. And
so that's what was his job.
Right.
All day long watching TV.
It's like when you work in TV, you don't want to go home and watch it. When you work in a bakery, do you want to go home and bake?
Mm-mm. No.
When you work in a kitchen or in the back of the house of a restaurant, do you want to go home and cook?
Mm-mm.
No.
When I go home at night, I don't want to look at emails because I've looked at emails
All day long. Exactly.
It probably depends how love you what you do.
Exactly.
How much, because I photograph everything. I mean, I photograph in a business setting, and then we go somewhere to explore places.
You're still
My
taking
camera is there.
photographs.
Photograph everything. So I mean,
Because
it
you
depends
really
how
love
much you
what
love
you're
it.
doing.
How much you love, yeah. Now, next week, we are not going to be having a show because it is Thanksgiving.
You're not going to be singing and cooking the turkey and...
No. I'm having Thanksgiving over at my daughter's house. We're using the KISS method. Keep it super simple.
Are you?
Yes, we are. But on Tuesday, on the 28th of November, get your Facebook ready and your YouTube ready because I am having a TV show, a real TV show at Comcast.
Oh, how exciting.
Downtown on the boulevard, and it's at 6 o'clock. I will be posting this week. I'll be putting it on social media, and we will be simulcasting. Michael will be there. Michael has given me this hour. I am just so stoked about it. And I'm going to have several guests on, and we're going to talk about healthy living, and we're going to talk about supplements that are great for you for the holidays, that it's time to really begin to start taking care of yourself before the holidays and the cookies get here.
Mm-hmm.
Don't wait until they're here.
And the cold weather and the colds.
That's right, because it's no fun to not feel good and not be able to move and get in and out of your car and to do what you need to do, hoist groceries into your trunk or whatever, to be able to function if you're not feeling good.
Mm-hmm.
And with cold and flu season coming up, which is already here, you know, we're going to be talking about that on Tuesday, the November 28th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. And you will be able to call in. And the number to call in, we're going to give that later on. We'll talk to you about that. And it'll be the Comcast call-in number. So we will not be having a show next week here. We'll be having a show at Comcast on the Boulevard on the 28th. I'm so excited. Thank you, Michael, so much for giving me that hour. And Katie Zachary is going to be on, and two of our other colleagues, Jerry Baker and Becky O'Brien, and we're going to be talking about different ways to take care of yourself over the holidays, through the winter cycle, how you can maintain your health and feel beautiful and vibrant and fantastic and amazing while you're freezing, you know. Because it's no fun to be cold. So you have to make some fun about it. You have to find something fun about the fact that it's cold, about the fact that it's starting to get dark at 4:45 now, or whatever. I don't like it when it gets dark like that.
No, I don't either.
It messes me up. Why don't they just leave the time the way it is and quit messing with it?
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it, you know. You would have more time to be able to photograph people outside, right?
Yeah, well, at least I have a studio, so...
Yeah, you have the
Exactly.
studio. You have the studio, which is good.
But you
Time
could
as well.
probably take night shots too.
Mm-hmm.
Not of people.
Just
That's, I love photographing people the most.
the most.
But for landscapes, yes, it's, with night lights and everything like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get really beautiful pieces.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but we'll be back on the 30th of November, back here, because that's the next Thursday. So we'll be back, and Annette, Lynette, no, what's her name? Adrienne Lynette Burke, who has a yoga studio downtown on 2nd Street called Bare Soul Yoga. She's going to be our guest that night. We're going to talk about yoga. Judy will love this. We're going to be talking about yoga and how yoga can help you with your health, with your joints, with your body, with motivation, with relaxation. It's so important to make sure that you take some time for yourself during the day, even if you have to put it in your calendar like I do. You know, make a date with yourself. Make a date. And another thing, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Healthy Living with Marilyn Living. I have over 100 subscribers. I'm pushing for 200 now. Might as well go for 1,000, but right now I'm taking mini steps. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if any of my friends are out there who have been on my show who have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. You can also go through my website, Healthy Living with Marilyn. This is the easy way to do it. Go through my website, Healthy Living with Marilyn. Go over to links. Scroll down to YouTube, click on YouTube. It takes you directly to my YouTube channel, and just press subscribe.
Oh, very easy.
Isn't that easy? Mm-hmm. So I got a couple more new subscribers this week. A gal named Tanya Rock and Tanya Campbell, who was on last week. She subscribed, and Lori Anderson subscribed. So I've gotten some new subscribers. Thank you very much. And Jackie Mansour, who got a lot of subscribers for me to give me over the top of
that was wonderful.
100. Yeah, that was awesome. You met her when we went up to New York. She's wonderful. So,
she is.
So please subscribe to my Facebook page and a couple other things. If you haven't had a chance to read this book, get this book, Fiercely Loyal by Dove Barron. You want to become a leader, this is the book for you to become a leader. He talks about all different avenues on how to be a leader, how to keep the people that are working for you if you have a company, and how to find talent and how to keep your high performance with your company. So Dove Barron, I talked to him last week on Zoom last Friday. It was really, really nice. I appreciated his time. So Dove, if you're listening, thank you so much for your time. He lives up in Vancouver. So it might not be dark there yet. So, but anyhow, no, it will be because it's 6 o'clock there now. So, but this is a great book if you're a leader, if you're a new business person and you want to retain your talent. This will show you how to do it. And the other book that I have is the one that I was a collaborating author with. Yes, You Can. Go for Achieving Your Goals. And the subtitle is Short Stories from How Others Have Done It. And I've done it. I'm still doing it, though. I am still a work in progress. We're all a work in progress. And so, is there anything else you want to tell our viewers for the last couple minutes, Anna? You're having another special, too. You have a fall special? No, or are you just doing the Christmas special?
Well, fall session. Yes, I do. I still have
fall sessions.
Have fall sessions, and you can find all these themed mini sessions on my website. If you go on a navigation bar, and I have themed sessions there. So it's all about mini sessions, and you can scroll. There is fall sessions and Christmas sessions. So what I just want to give some advice. Be very mindful what you surround yourself with in your house, like what's on your walls. When you pick some art or photographs, make sure it's something positive that evokes good emotions, not something negative or something that brings sad memories, because this is what makes you feel good and about yourself, about your life.
And Anna,
great advice.
Anna is we're all for helping people feel good, aren't we, Judy?
Exactly.
Aren't we, Anna? We're just all for helping people feel good. It's really important. And Zen saying, I really need to start wrapping it up. So this means wrap it up, Marilyn, wrap it up. So I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I hope you have had a wonderful evening. I hope you got some information. Give Anna, check her out on her website, and make sure that you are having an amazing time. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and be amazing. Thank you very much. We love you all. Have a good one.